How's it going, Kak here? Welcome back to NHL 21 franchise mode. The Arizona Coyotes are ready to go. We are potentially a serious cup contender this year. I think we could be. I think we could very easily be. This will be year 5. And we have improved somewhat. So let's just edit lines, catch you up. Pretty much the same team, except we swapped out Teuvo Teravainen for William Nylander. And William Nylander is a great player. So I think he's probably the best player, second best player on our team. He scored 100 points last year. So that's pretty fantastic. And he'll definitely help us out. He'll either just like make us have the best second line in hockey, or we'll slide him up and just make him play like his off wing or something. And we're gonna make sure William Nylander has a good year. For how much I paid him, we got to, but I'm not really worried about it. I think he'll be just fine. Man, they did some weird stuff with our power play, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and get into the regular season. We're gonna just go ahead and sim, not to regular season. We're gonna do up to the last game because we want to make sure about like waivers and whatnot. We'll go to this game. Just make sure everybody's in the right spots. Make sure nothing weird goes on. Okay, whatever. Let me do this because I need coaching. Need all the coach money I can get, and then arena operations because we have no toilets. Well, actually, we do. We have no concession stand or club seats. I think it was club seats. We have no club seats, so they've all been broken. All right, I'm not doing about promotion nights. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so basically the same team. We lost, unfortunately, in Game 7 after being up 3-2. We lost Game 7 to the LA Kings. But I think we proved what kind of team we could be. I think we really showed that we can be very good offensively and good enough defensively that it's not the end of the world. Our goalies were kind of mediocre, but they weren't bad. They weren't awful. They were just kind of mediocre. So if we can get maybe a little bit better goaltending, like maybe 2 point, just bump that save percentage up by 2, like from a 9. Well, I think Merzlikins ended up as an 8. What was he last year? Playoffs? 895? Yeah, that's not that. That's worse than I thought it was. But if he's like if he's an 899 or a 900, like we're probably winning that series just because of Game 6. We're probably talking about Western Conference Finals team. So that's hopefully we can get that. Lucas Dostal, 891 in 2 games. Not the greatest, to be honest with you. Merzlikins, though, in 5 games, 915. If he could be that all year, that'd be awesome. I do want to just go down here to our special teams, and I want to fix this because they've got stuff all kinds of weird. Like, I don't really know why. Like, they had no defenseman on the second power play. That's just kind of weird. And I also wanted to wait. Yeah, no, we want Giroux to be here up on the top line, but we are going to put Adam Ruzicka back on the power play because I actually kind of liked how he played. Him and Puljujärvi I thought were very good down there. So we're gonna let Guryanov be the shooter, and then Ruzicka, who's pretty good defensively, we'll let him play on the half wall. Hopefully he gets some points. That should be fine. Our 4-man power play, it's, actually I don't I really don't know why it's like that. Well, whatever. Barrett Hayton, William Nylander. I mean, all the big guys are on there. They still have it screwed up. I don't know why. Why do they do it like that? That's so weird. Well, that's fine. That's good. And then penalty kill. We'll see how the penalty kill is before we commit to anything. And then I don't believe we have any real players who are scratched. I think I took care of that. Yeah, it's just JCB and Capobianco, who are our 13th forward and 7th defenseman. Going to be interesting to see how Shane Bowers does as a new signing. Going to be interesting to see how Ty Delandry does. We picked him up on waivers a couple years ago, and he's just kind of been sitting down there. He ended up with, we picked him up on waivers last year. God, it feels like a lifetime ago. He ended up with 37 points for us. He was a point a game AHL player essentially. Well, not quite, but almost there. Good player. What is that? 54 points in 61 games. So that's not bad at all. So I'm excited to see how he does. He's 24 years old. He's not going to be like a world beater, obviously. He's a fourth liner, but I think he could definitely help out down there. Let's see about RV2, who I was really impressed with in the playoffs. I think he had just a fantastic playoff. In 13 games, had 6 goals, 4 assists for 10 points. So, how many of those were power play points? Because he did get on the power play. He had 2 points, 1 goal. Yeah, he's not really a power play guy. He just doesn't put up points on the power play, which is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. So, he's found money. We really didn't give up anything for him. He helps out that third line. What do you expect him to be? Let's go here to the regular season. Let's see who we play. We played Calgary, Tampa, and Minnesota in the first week. I think we do the first game against Calgary, especially because they're a divisional rival. Waivers will be in effect. Scout assignments. The scouts got it. Whatever. I don't care. We're trying to win NHL games here. So we're going to do this Calgary game, and then I think we're going to go... I think we go to this Vegas game. I think we just do this one game this month, and then we play mostly out of conference games and all out of division for sure. And then we'll go do that Vegas game at the beginning of next month. Actually, a month from tomorrow. So let's sim this game and hope for some good performances. So first period of the first game of the 5th year, Pelletier and Shillington score on Dostal. Dostal starts the season for us. That's interesting. Okay, second period. Barrett Hayton, Shane Bowers. Good for Shane Bowers. It just get the shake the rust off. I guess break the ice. That's the word I'm looking for. Break the ice with the new team. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Let's see if we can at least get a point. Hopefully 2. We'll see. Teddy Bluger. Teddy Bluger from nowhere. He had a pretty good year last year too, but Clayton Keller gets his first of the year. It's an empty netter. That's a good way to just get the numbers coming in. Let's see who scored here. Who got the assist? So Hayton from Nylander. Nylander gets a point with his new team. Bowers from Delandry and Soderstrom. That's cool. So pretty much all the new guys. Nylander, Bowers, Delandry. Dostal gets a win in his first game for us. That's pretty awesome. We come out with a victory. Big 2 points right off the bat. So let's just go ahead a month. See how it goes. I mean, oh no, Kaius Galinen. He's going to be a big player for us too. So maybe not this year, but like next year and the year after, I think he's going to make an impact in the NHL. So let's just go ahead and replace him. We won the regular season home opener. Big 4-2 victory. Let's just come down here to Vegas. No point wasting time. 4-3 loss against Tampa, shootout win against Minnesota, who we had a great playoff series. That was a fun series. 3-2 win for 3-2 win for us over Boston. Let's throw Escalinen back in here. Want to make sure he's getting minutes because he's so good. 4-1 loss to Buffalo, not great. A shootout loss, so we pick up a point down in Florida. 5-2 win, 4-3 win. Oh, he wants to talk about ice time. He doesn't like his ice time. I think he's totally right, actually. Yeah, we should definitely be playing him more, so... Okay. Now we gotta make sure to stop the simulation before there's a game. Okay. Nolan Foote and Knights for Dryden Hunt and Foote. Man, they give you the worst trades. Come on here. Come on here. Let me go through all these long loading screens. Yeah, Nylander's got to play more than that, I think. And then we put Gurionov, Hayton, and Giroux second line. Because do we put Rupp on the right or Nylander on the right? Rylan Rupp. Wow, he's so good. 8 goals already. Nylander has 8 points, though. Giroux has 5 assists. I think we leave Rupp because he's playing so well, and we just slide Nylander to the left and hope our $12 million player can play his off wing. I mean, he should be able to play wherever the hell we put him. Let's get back in here. Go see Vegas. And then we'll check on the stats, too, after the Vegas game. See how everybody's doing. 4-1 win. That's awesome. Nylander's very happy we kept our promise. Happy I could help out. Wonder how much ice time he actually ends up getting here. He's a 91 overall, too. We've discovered that for sure. 8-5 win over Carolina. 5-4 overtime win. No, thank you. And a 6-1 win. Wow, Nylander was right. 9-2-2 through the first part. Let's go ahead and just sim this. And then after the game, we'll check on statistics. First period, Kane. And they got Patrick Kane. William Karlsson, Patrick Kane, and Mark Stone. That is a lethal lineup right there. Second period, Rylan Rupp scores on the power play. And then we're going into the third. Can we come back and win? Ty Delandry, putting us right there. Jonathan Marchessault puts us back down 2. Connor Garland puts us down 3. And Patty Kane on the power play puts us down by 4. I'd like to lose by less than 4 at least. Nope. Sarah Noel, I believe is his name, scores with 6.5 minutes left. And that was all she wrote. 7-2 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Ooh, Patty Kane with 2 goals, 2 assists. I do want to see Rylan Rupp, 15th of the year from Nylander and Giroux, because that was a power play. And then Delandry from Nylander and Keller. So, you know, if that was the only game we saw, if we just watched that game without the context of all these games, I could see that being a point of concern, but 7-2 loss. It was our 3rd regulation loss of the year. We are 9-3-2. Let's check out these stats here. Oh boy. Clayton Keller. Holy crap. So let's just get in here. So William Nylander, 7 goals, 14 assists, 2 PIMs too. That's pretty good. Only 2 penalty minutes. So that's 21 points in 14 games. He's mean, boys. He's mean. Man, that's looking like a good signing. Clayton Keller with 22 leads the team. 7 goals, 15 assists for 22 points in 14 games. He looks to be doing better than he did last year. Rylan Rupp, 15 goals, 5 assists in 14 games. Oh my goodness gracious. Claude Giroux, 15 points in 14 games. Awesome. Barrett Hayton, 11 points in 14 games. Denis Gurianov improved plus minus. He had a really bad year last year, just a strange one. He's usually pretty good, or he was for us for the first 2 years. Especially you got to consider that 2021 season. I mean, we were awful. We were really, really bad. That's fantastic. So 9 points. You'd like to see more out of Gurianov, but you got to think he is the lowest. Well, I was going to say he's the lowest paid player in our top six, but Barrett Hayton actually makes even less money. That Barrett Hayton deal gets better and better by the day. Guryanov's, whatever. But Dmytro Timashov down here on the third line, 5 points, -3. You'd like to see a little better than that. Ruzicka, 4 points. Puljujärvi, -5. Only 1 goal, 2 assists. Shane Bowers, -3. 5 points, though. Teddy Bluger, 3 goals, 1 assist, -4. A goal and an assist for Delandry. I've seen every point Delandry has scored. Wow. Interesting. I wonder if sliding any of these guys around makes this lineup any better. So what I think maybe we do is, because they got to play, is we slot in JCB for Delandria just for a few games, for 5-6 games maybe this month he plays. Now let's check out our D-core. 10 points in 14 games for Oliver Ekman-Larsson, +4 PIMs, not bad. Playing 27 minutes a night, that's maybe a little much. 26 minutes a night for Dougie Hamilton, 14 points in 14 games. Oh boy, he might outscore that 57 points he's had for the last 2 years. Okay, 19 minutes a game for Jacob Chychrun, 1 goal, 6 assists. Victor Soderstrom, a goal and 2 assists, but playing 19.47 a night. Interesting. McCabe, -1. Lyubushkin, -2. Has he been minus? Yeah, he's been pretty good the last 2 years, but before that he has been. Oh, my controller batteries are low. We should be all right. If it dies, it dies. I think what we do here is we got to find a way to make these guys play less. So they are on power plays. Are they also on penalty kills? Yes, they are. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put... who's better, actually? I mean, he's defensively... Yeah, Lyubushkin's not that great defensively, but McCabe's not bad either. McCabe's better. So we're going to put McCabe in, but we're actually going to put Soderstrom and Chychrun together, and then McCabe and Hamilton. Or McCabe and Lyubushkin? Yeah, we'll put Lyubushkin in there. Just put the bottom 2 pairs. Wow, that top power play. Oh, or the top penalty kill. Oh my god. Shane Bowers, how good is he? 84 face-offs. Oh my god. +5, +3 morale, or chemistry. Okay, that works out just fine. That basically makes... That makes what? Lyubushkin... I mean, that makes the first pair even better than than what it was with OEL on it, but... Wow. Okay, so... Team's looking pretty good so far. Oh, I didn't check the goalies. Crap. Let me look at the goalies, see how they're doing, see how bad they are. No, hopefully they're good. Come on. They should be better. Merzlikins, 896. Dostal, 898. Dostal's won every game. So that's something. Okay, we're still 9-3-2. Even with the bad goaltending, they got to get hot at some point. Do we want Edmonton or Vancouver? We want Edmonton. Let's do these 2 Edmonton games. We'll do both of them, and we'll go from there. 5-3 win. Supis and Foot for Hoffman. No, if I need anything, I need a damn goalie. 8-1 win. Oh no, Denis Guryanov is expected to return November 23rd. So that's how many days? It doesn't say what day it is now. It's only like a week or two. We have only centers. We have just Delandry, so we'll just have to slide Delandry in. We're gonna give him a chance. Delandry has got to play there, unless we put Nylander down with. Unless we slide Nylander back to where he was on that second line, and then put Giroux back up, and then Timashov, and then move Delandry down, but. Why don't we just do this? We'll put Puljujärvi on the second line, and we'll switch him back. Well, I have unfilled slots in the 4-man power play back to edit lines. Just put Timashov on there. He could probably stay, to be honest. What sucks, though, about Guryanov, he's one of our only guys who can play that position. He can play left wing as his natural position. I mean, Nylander's working out just fine, but still. Oh, 3-2 loss. Denis Guryanov is available. Okay, edit lines. Get him back in. Get him back in. All right, 6-4 win over Colorado. 4-2 win over Dallas. 7-2 over the Blues. Let's speak about ice time. Dude, you're fine. Just no. No. No, get back to the dressing room, dude. Who do you want me to move off that first line, buddy? You tell me. You tell me, do you want to be Rylan Rupp or do you want to be William Nylander? Because, like, you're not as good as either of them. Like, shut up. Jesus. So 14... Oh, wow, the Oilers have kind of fallen off. They were playing really well, but they have not been good. Man, who's good in this division? The Kings? No. What? The Ducks and the Flames. Okay, the Ducks and the Flames, and then the Oilers. So the Oilers need these games. So let's go ahead and do these 2 games against the Oilers. First period. God, we always are down at least 2 whenever I sim a game. Second period. Bowers and Ekman-Larsson get us back in it. Mangiapane had already scored 1. Let's find out. Oh, Connor McDavid, of course. And Connor McDavid again. Yeah, of course. Oh, was that him again? Nope, it was Leon Draisaitl. Okay, Dougie Hamilton gets 1. Power play for us. Nothing comes from it, though. Clayton Keller brings us back within 2, but I'm just not convinced. Lind, I don't know his first name. K. Lind. Yeah. It's a shame. Shane Bowers from Ruzicka and Puljujärvi. OEL from Ruzicka and Timashov. Hamilton from Nylander and Beaudin. Kleller from Nylander and McCabe. Not quite what we wanted. I think goaltending is really starting to show. We are no longer first in the division either, I saw. We're still 14-6-2, but you can tell we're having some goalie issues, especially in the games I do. I don't know what it is. We just are awful. A 1-0 win. I say that, and then we get a 1-0 win over the Canucks, who are not good at all. So this is another one the Oilers need, and we also need. So first period, finally come out of a first period even. Connor McDavid and Barrett Hayton. Second period, yes, Ruzicka gets 1. Guryanov gets a power play goal. And then Leon Draisaitl scores on the power play. Third period is underway. They are getting outshot. Rylan Rupp gets 1. Let's go. Come on, Rylan. Come on. So that's 2 second line goals, a third line goal, and a goal from the first line. That's awesome. 1's a power play. Guryanov was on the power play, but that's still the second power play unit that he's on. Maybe we should put. Oh, Dougie Hamilton gets another one. It's 5-2. The net. Maybe we should put Guryanov on 4-man units. How good is he defensively? Actually, because we could maybe alleviate some of his ice time concerns if he were playing some more defensive minutes. Yeah, he's not good defensively, though. He can skate like the wind. Oh, boy. We should definitely put him up on... I just think 4-man power play, like, this should be the second one. And then we should put, like, Giroux, Hayton, Gurionov. That's what we'll do. Just to get those guys some more minutes. Like, 4-man power plays never really happen. I don't want to mess with the penalty kill because it's so good right now. With Bluger and Bodin and all these guys. JCB, by the way, has 3 points in 10 games. That's pretty good for him. He's a little bit better than he was last year. He doesn't put up a lot of points, but he's pretty solid, just like easygoing, like doesn't do it much of anything. He plays low event hockey. That's what he does. Is he just plays low event hockey. Like 10 games, he's had 2 takeaways, 6 giveaways, 3 block shots, 10 hits. He just gets 1 hit per game. He's just a weird player. He's so like quiet. I mean, and he's not very good offensively. Like, let's just be honest here. So, let's get to December sometime. Let's find a game. Oh, but should we should do this Kings game. We got to do this Kings game. We have to. There are rivals. Oh, I should have checked to see what RFAs there were. It doesn't matter. Who's a UFA? Oh yeah, Gurionov. It's sorry for how you're playing out there. You haven't been performing. I am confident in your abilities. I'm not sure. You need to figure this out on your own then, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. That sucks. Nemesnikov, no thank you. Yegor Korshkov. Okay. Alright, I wanted to see... I should have checked who was an RFA. Because now I can't sign them because it's December 1st. But I wanted to see who's a free agent. Because there's got to be some guy... Oh. Blake Wheeler still available? Nobody's got the money to sign him? But we do? He's 38 years old? See, that's crazy. Alexander Winberg as well. But boy, does Blake Wheeler not just slide right in on that third line? Winberg would too, no, to be fair, but how many points did Winberg have last year? Let's find out. He had 13, no, he played in the AHL last year. He had 1 point in 9 games with Ottawa. How many did Blake Wheeler have? He had 72 points for Winnipeg last year. Okay. All right. Somebody's got to sign this guy, and I'm going to do it. We're going to offer him 3 million years. God, no, $3 million for 1 year. We can afford that. That's a trade deadline pickup right there. Like, that's what we need. Jonathan Quick is still unsigned. Also, Blake Wheeler is 31, and has Winnipeg won it? 38 years old. I don't know if Winnipeg won a cup in this franchise mode. Let's check. Let's find that out real quick. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, we're only on year 5. Tampa won it again, then Nashville, Chicago, Florida. So he's never won. Wait, Blake Wheeler. He played in Boston, so he has a cup, doesn't he? Didn't he win a cup with Boston? Now I don't remember. I guess I can hold up. Hold on. I'll check. Yes, Blake Wheeler did. He did play in Boston in 2011. Wait, no. Did they trade him? No, he was with Boston, and they traded him to Atlanta and then won a cup without him. So he's never won a cup. That's a guy who would be willing to come here for $3 million. 38 years old. Fills out that third line. So nice. I mean, that's basically Anze Kopitar, but better. And also, he's really good defensively, and we could totally use him to like just kill penalty. Like he's a 4.5-star defensive player. We could use him to kill penalties and like play on the power play. I mean, he does all kinds of things, so that's awesome. So let's just get through this LA game. Oh yeah, there we go. Rylan Rupp, and then Nylander on the power play. Second period. Giroux, Guryanov, Byfield has to come back and get one. Let's see this third. Let's skip it. Not Jarrett Stoll, Julius Stoll gets one past Mears-Lickens. Let's find out how many points. Nylander had 4 points, a goal and 3 assists. Rupp has 25 goals this year. Claude Giroux has 15 again. Oh my goodness gracious. That's amazing. Oh, Ilya Lyubushkin will be out for like 3 weeks or so. That's fine. Just replace him with Capobianco, and that should work just fine. Let's advance day and see if we get Blake Wheeler. Nothing. Oh, yes! A team that's destined for a good run in the playoffs, and we get an overtime win against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's find out. Hold on. Blake Wheeler. Oh, he's going to be in the AHL. Hold up. Options. Gotta go to roster moves. And that's a guy who can just slide up the lineup when, like when Guryanov got hurt. Like that's a guy who just can play that second line right winger, and he'll be fine. Let me get in here and figure out how he's going to be. So I think we just put him in for Beaudin. Although Puljujärvi on the fourth line does kind of cause some trouble. But like... Because I gave Puljujärvi money. I gave him $2 million, so I kind of have to make him work. He does have 13 points. That's not bad at all. Still, I think Blake Wheeler for this year, the better player. That's our third line guy. Let's check our special teams. The penalty kill is not quite as good, but the first line penalty kill is still very good. So Chychrun, Soderstrom, Hayton, Bowers, Bluger, Wheeler. Okay, and then on special teams power play, that's the second line guy right there. Blake Wheeler, power forward, power to the net, power some friggin' pucks in the net. Let's go. Scored 72 points, scored 70 the year before that, scored 77, scored 76. Wow, so he's been super consistent. So hopefully he helps out the defensive struggle of that third line. And then, honestly, who cares about the fourth? The third's been better recently, but Timashov, Ruzicka, Wheeler should be pretty good. I know that's kind of a spur of the moment, but I mean, he's just sitting there. I mean, you see this kind of stuff happen. I mean, teams get guys. Nobody signed him now. Nobody's got the money for it. So we went out and we got him. That's just the business. Now we leave Bowers left and just put Puljujärvi there. That's what it's got to be. That's what it's got to be. We'll just go with it. Who do we play? Oh, let's do this Ducks game. Let's do this Ducks game, and then we'll try and go through Christmas. Because the Ducks are a divisional rival. They're pretty good, and it's a first game with Wheeler. So first period, Claude Giroux. Second period, Clayton Keller, Rylan Rupp. So Giroux, Keller, Rupp. Getting pretty used to those names. Sim the third. Slow sim it, or 8 times speed. So William Nylander. So a goal from each member of the first line. The second line gets one. This team is very good offensively. I think our only concerns are defense, and especially goaltending. We've had some defensive woes. I say that, and I kind of stopped talking because I didn't want to talk too much about the goaltending as they were pitching a shutout. That's awesome. Great for them. Who was the goalie? Mears-Lickens. Mears-Lickens picks up a shutout. That's fantastic. Good for him. Good for him. That's awesome. Oh, I should have seen if Wheeler got a point. I don't think he did, though. So Nylander and Wheeler. It's a pretty good offseason. Let's get halfway through the year and then we'll check on everything. We'll go. We'll do we'll do this Anaheim game on Christmas Day. Yeah, we're in December. We'll do this Anaheim game on Christmas Day, and we'll figure out. We lose 2 straight. That's fair, and we lose 3 straight. Okay, we do pick up a win. We're actually gonna put Lyubushkin back in just because he's so good for the morale. He's very good. Actually, Capo Bianco is kind of good for the morale too. But I like Lyubushkin. He's a good player. He's been very good for us for a while. So we snap the losing streak there. We get a point at least out of that one. Oh, Andre Goldobin, who is an 80 overall, by the way, and has been very good. This is 2 close teams, so this is for first in the division. Not quite this game, perhaps. Let me wait for it to loop back around. The Ducks are in second place, 3 points back. And we have 2 games at hand, so it's a little bit different. But let's just play this game, see if we see how we do, and then we'll take the kind of halfway point the year kind of assessment. So first period, Raquel and Travis Dermott score for the Anaheim Ducks. The shots are very even though. Also, we have a backup in that. So do they have Gibson? Yes. So it's one of the best goalies in the NHL versus backup. All right, second period. Clayton Keller gets a power play goal. And Jeff Skinner gets one for them. Okay, third. Let's see if we can come back here. Phil Kessel. God, I remember him. But they signed him as a free agent. He was a UFA this year, I believe. Yes, he was. I remember now. Yeah, not much happening. That Kessel year was fun. It was fun, just like, yeah, we're bad, but let's just try and get guys points. Kessel, I thought, was very enjoyable player. Who scored for us? Clayton Keller. Yeah, Clayton Keller from Nylander and Hamilton. Not in that order, but okay. Let's check the stats, and then I want to do that LA game, and then we'll skip past that Ducks game. So the Kings are 10 points back, but you gotta play them because they're just... God, I hate them. Let's check these. Actually, let's do it through Stats Center. Stats Central. That way we can compare our guys to guys around the league. So William Nylander leads the team with 57 points. Only 13 goals, but 44 assists. So he's definitely on pace for more because he had 100 points last year. He's also a plus 30 and only 2 penalties. 14 power play points too. Clayton Keller second with 51 points, 19 goals, 32 assists. Claude Giroux, 19 goals, 24 assists. Rylan Rupp, 29 goals, 12 assists, 41 points. That's very good. Dougie Hamilton, nearly a point a game as a defenseman, 32 points and 37. 28 assists for him, and 8 of them are on the penalty or on the power play, but still that's more than OEL has altogether. 7 goals, 17 assists for OEL, 6 of them on the power play, 6 assists on the power play, 1 power play goal. Jacob Chychrun, 20. Wow, so we got that kind of that top echelon of our 4 best forwards, and then it's 3 defensemen. Jacob Chychrun, I didn't know he had it in him. I didn't think he was going to be a really good offensive player, but putting up assists, he's going to pass himself very soon from last year. Very good year for him so far. Barrett Hayton, 21 points. You maybe like a little more from your second line center, but you also got to think he's pretty good defensively. He's a big part of that penalty kill, which we need to check on too, check the team stats. Denis Gurianov, you'd definitely like to see more from him. It's pretty clear he's no Victor Olofsson. But, Victor Olofsson had to walk so that William Nylander could run. Adam Ruzicka, been very impressed with him. 17 points so far. That he's about to pass himself from last year. Very soon, very soon. He's getting power play too. 5 points on the power play. He's been pretty decent back there. Puljujärvi, 13 points. He ends up with about 20 every year, doesn't he? Yeah, so he could do pretty well. I don't know. I hope he scores 11 goals again, and I hope he just gets 15 assists, so he ends up just 3 better every time. But still, found money. He's been a good player for us. That contract, it doesn't break us, and it's tradable. If we need $2 million, we can get out from under that. It's not a big deal. Dmytro Timashov, same thing, 13 points. Also a very cheap player, signed this year and next year for basically nothing. 83 overall, third line guy. The third line seems to have fallen off defensively somewhat since we got Wheeler. That's or at least plus minus wise. His takeaway and giveaways are good. I just don't know. Shane Bowers, 12 points. Also a big part of that penalty kill. I wonder, does he has 2 shorthanded goals. Yeah, that penalty kill hopefully is good. 8 goals, 4 assists for him. Teddy Bluger, only 4 and 4 for that guy. It's a shame. He ended up with 29 points last year, 10 goals, 19 assists. Probably not going to do that this year. And he was playing 4th line minutes last year, so that 4th line was buzzing offensively, but it just didn't seem to matter. Or doesn't seem to matter this year. Victor Soderstrom does not put up points. I don't know what it is. He is just not a point scorer. Maybe I should have known from those numbers in Tucson, but oh geez, I don't know. He's on pace for 20 points again, something like that, but he's been very good plus minus wise. And he's been better giveaway takeaway ratio too. He was pretty bad last year about that, but he's had a pretty good year. Lyubushkin, 6 points. Nothing crazy, but just solid third pair D-man, right-handed, 30 years old, signed for another year for really good money, so can't complain. Jake McCabe, 6 points as well. Yeah. Blake Wheeler, 4 points in 8 games. -5 though. Not great. Would definitely have liked to see more. Oh, Blake Wheeler was drafted by Phoenix? I had no idea. I thought he was a Boston boy. Because he played in Boston. He played his rookie year in Boston, didn't he? Yeah, he played his rookie year in Boston. Wow, okay. Interesting. So he scored 1 goal on the power play and then 3 assists at 5-on-5. Nothing shorthanded. About 13 minutes on the ice. Less than he's been playing, but that's fine. Even takeaway giveaway guy. He was really good at that last year. Wow, 70-47. Some team should have signed this guy. He's a good player. JCB still riding those 3 points. He hasn't played in a while though, so yeah, he hasn't played. Capobianco got 2 points in his 6 games. Delandry has 2 points in his 16 games. Not bad. Pretty happy with our skaters. Let's check these goalies though. Wow, okay. That's awesome. Elvis Merzlikins, 915 and 900 from Lucas Dostal. 8-2-0 with 1 shutout each. 15, 9, and 14 from Merzlikins. 915. That's awesome. That's fantastic, actually. That's really good. And then I wanted to check entire league. See where Nylander fits. Nylander's 2 points up on Brad Marchand. Oh boy. So Clayton Keller's in the mix too. He could get there. Goal-wise, Rylan Rupp leads the NHL in goals by 1. Phil Kessel, how old is he? 37 years old. He's so good. Just gonna be an underappreciated guy his entire life. Just such a good player. Let's scored 30 or 39 last year, 50 the year before that, 43. He scored 93, 93, 83, 75. He's already got 50 this year, so he's on pace for over a point a game, well over a point a game. That's awesome. That's great news. What about a defenseman? Aaron Ekblad, Shabbat. So Dougie Hamilton is top 10 in defense scoring. Not bad. Aaron Ekblad's great. Thomas Shabbat's a really good offensive player. Aaron Ekblad also has played fewer games than any of these guys. He's only got 33, missed some with injury. He's still got 40 points. Wow. Okay, let's get up here and do this. I want to try and make it to the All-Star break at least, and then we'll do trade deadline, I guess, next video. So, sorry for how you're playing out there. If you ask me for fucking minutes, I believe in you, dude. I guess you gotta figure out on your fucking own, dude. I don't know what to tell you people. Whatever. Eskalinin and Supis for Kerfoot? No, thank you. Eskalinen's gonna be so much better than Kerfoot. Edit lines, Goldobin. Goldobin's got to go back in. Oh, we've had a winger playing. Oh, wow, Goldobin is really good. He's already an 81. He's only got 25 points, though. Could be better. He's good defensively. He's got 94 defensive awareness. He does not shoot. He skates. He's not fast at all. Wow, so he's slow. He's a very physical player. That's why he's got such a high overall. He's a very physical player. He's a playmaker, though. Where's his offensive awareness is 97. Awareness, I find, at least it used to be, it was a very, very important stat for players. Like, you could get guys who were not very good, but if they had really good awareness, like offensive awareness, they would just put up points. So, okay, well, that's good for him. I'm glad he's back. Sim game. The LA Kings are better than they were earlier in the year, and I think they're better than they were last year too. So, oh boy, I want to meet them in the playoffs again. I want to play them. I want to beat them. I feel like the Leafs and Boston. Like, I want to beat them. I want to beat the team that keeps beating us. It's only been 2 years, but still, like, I want to beat them. So first period, Kaliyev, and then Hoffman, and then Hayton gets us back on the board. Second period, JVR and Hoffman again. I don't even want to see it. Oh! The third period, Blake Wheeler, Claude Giroux, and Teddy Bluger score. Let's sim this game. Sim the overtime period. The LA Kings win. Gabe Vilardi scores in overtime, but still, we showed some fight. Got a point out of them. That's awesome. Who's good? Who's good here? Let's do a team. Oh yeah, let's do this Devils game. They seem kind of about like us, and they're another team who's kind of coming back up on the upswing. Shootout win over the Ducks. No, I'm not. I can't even afford him. A shootout loss against the Blues. Okay. And then a 5-3 win over the Ducks. 7-3 loss against Detroit. 3-2 loss to Vancouver. Not great. We pick up a win over Calgary, though. That's good. Buffalo, we should beat. 5-4 win. Awesome. That's great news. All right, let's get into this New Jersey game. First period, Yarvi and Giroux put us up, and Nikita Gusev gets one. Whoa, Claude Giroux scored from our blue line. Whoa. Wow. That's pretty embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. All right. Second period. Okay, well, it's less embarrassing now that they're tied. So Will Butcher, Smith, I don't know his first name, Dirk Guryanov, and Keller gets one on the power play. Andre Burakovsky then ties it back for them. Okay. All right. Third period. Oh, out shooting them. Power play for 5-on-3. We kill it, though. Zach Hyman scores not a shorthanded. No, that was... Okay, that was pretty bad. We had a power play and then a goal, like a right on either side of it. And looks like we're just going to roll over. We get a power play. Clayton Keller scores on the power play. A minute left. And the horn sounds and nothing happens. Clayton Keller did get 2 goals. Did William Nylander pick up any points? Curry, Keller from Nylander and Giroux. Keller from Nylander and Hamilton, so whatever. I need Rupp to keep scoring. I want to have a guy who who wins a friggin' scoring title and a Rocket Richard season. Do we want to go to... Let's go to the beginning of February, and that way we can figure out... I don't really think there's much we can do trade deadline-wise, but we'll look, and then we'll be ready for the next video, and if there is, we'll just try and get through it to the end of the year. So I think that's what... Oh, no! Our goalie has been injured. Couple Kokkinen's really good, though, and I don't want to lose him. And I mean, he was an 898 last year. He's a 918 in... okay. That's why we have him. Well, call him up. Prosvetov has to go in. Gotta edit lines now. Don't do best lines. Okay. Okay. That's a disappointment, but that's fine. That's why we have 3 good goalies. That's why we're trying to keep 3 good goalies at all times. We got Kokkinen signed for a really good deal too. So, man, I wish he would have been a good backup, but Dostal works out just fine. Prosvetov comes in. Benjamin Giroux, 905 in his rookie year, 9 wins out of 14 games, 9-4 record. Very happy with him so far. That's good. Good for him. 22 years old, coming in big. 4-3 win over the Winnipeg Jets. And then by the time I thought of the name of the team, we've already won 2 more, 4-3 or 4-2. Okay. Let's call it for this one. I was debating whether we should go in. I'm going to have a look around. This team, I think, is really good. I don't even know who's available. We went out, we got Blake Wheeler for nothing, just for money, and then we're not re-signing him. I don't care what he wants or how good he is. We're not re-signing him. We could have went out and got Tyler Toffoli, right, for $4 million for the end of the year. He has 11 goals and 21 assists for 31 points. And remember, he's playing more. And then instead of paying that asset for him, we went out, we got, where is he? He probably has no trade value. Right wingers. Blake Wheeler. Yeah, he has basically no trade value. Went out and got Blake Wheeler, who is showing his age. He's definitely showing that he's 38. We got him. He's got 10 points in 21 games, half a point a game player. That's perfectly fine. And he's been so good defensively. 9 giveaways, 16 takeaways, 4 block shots, 16 hits. Face-offs, who cares? He shouldn't be taking that many. And then 3 power play points. Like, he's been solid. I mean, him and Puljujarvi fill out that line, and he's good defensively. And how's Puljujarvi doing? Puljujarvi's got 16 points in 50 games. No power play, nothing like that. 9 minutes a night. Been playing pretty reasonably well, like takeaway giveaway ratio. That's all I can ask for. And also, Blake Wheeler or Puljujarvi can slide up the lineup. They can slide down it. Like, what are we supposed to do, you know? And I've been happy. I think my biggest surprise this year is the goaltending. And I've been pretty happy with it. 909, so he's dropped a little bit. How has Kokkinen been? 9-8. No, he hasn't played? He hasn't played in the NHL? Oh, how has Dostal 901. 901. That's not bad. It was a 906 last year in 2 games, so okay. Well, what are you gonna do? So that will do it. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. We're gonna come back, and I think it's gonna be a pretty light trade deadline. Maybe some depth, maybe a guy here or there. Probably not even gonna do the mini game, the trade deadline frenzy. Probably not even gonna bother. Just gonna get there so we can get through it, get through the playoffs. We are, I think, very safe in our division as far as playoffs go. The Kings and the Oilers are tied at 56 points. It's 13 points behind us. The Ducks are 3 points back of us and have played 3 more games. So we also had a lot of Eastern Conference teams in the first part of the year. Who do we play here? We play Montreal. Okay, so we got some more Eastern Conference stuff. Edmonton, Colorado, out west. Winnipeg. Who do we play in March? Yeah, this March will be fun. We're gonna try and get some. Probably gonna do a lot of slow sim games in March. The Kings, Vegas, Minnesota might have to do just because of that playoff series from last year. The Flames, Knights again, Sharks, Canucks. I mean, we close out with a pretty interesting schedule for us. The Sharks are bad. The Canucks are bad. The Kings are really good, and the Flames are pretty good too. Yeah, the Flames, Ducks, and Kings have been pretty good, and then the Oilers have been good too. Who was it? The Golden Knights are trying to fight for their lives. So they'll be a scrappy team to play. And then the Kings have been good. Okay. Well, the Avs have also been fantastic, leading their division. The Panthers are ruling things out east. Devils have been good too, and we had a pretty hard-fought loss against them, but still a loss. So yeah, we're gonna come back next time and try and finish out the year. And if nothing comes up, we should get there. So gonna probably be a light trade deadline, like I said. And we're gonna try and burn through to the playoffs, because those are the fun ones. That's where all the fun is. You know that. I want to beat LA, and I can't wait. I hope we play them again. I hope we kick their ass. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I have been Kaka. You have a great day, and take care.